Hello, welcome back to Lenzs Comic Corner, Classics slash Non-Classics. This is episode number 189 and Doubleshot number 123. Yes, we got two Catwoman trades. First, the last trade the Collect and the Senties run was a Race of Thieves, collecting issues 25, 27, the 34, and the Futures and One Shot. Let me talk about the stuff that came before the Race Thieves stuff. The first, three issues of this book, the first issue is a tie-in to Zurier, and it's done by Margie Bennett. Actually, not Margie Bennett, it's done by John Layman, who at this point was still writing, he was toward the end of his run for Detective Comics. And of course, then you have, it's a really brilliant tie-in to Zurier. Then came the two-parter tie-in to Gotopia, where Catbird, that's what Catwoman called herself during Gotopia, faced off against her own costume. That's simply the whole point of it. And seeing the true reality of what Gotham really is. It's a very nice two-parter. And I believe there's a standalone issue. I heard doing something, I don't remember what it was. But the last 6 issues, it's her teaming up with Mirror Master. Oh, I should also mention, the covers in this book, along with the cover itself, is done by Terry Rachel Dobson. You got to praise him for that. Here's a sample of the interior artwork. Beautiful artwork. One thing interesting to note about the Race of Thieves storyline, it has 2 interesting notes. One, it's kind of a loose tie-in to Rogue's Rebellion. It probably takes place not long afterwards. And it's the first post-Flashpoint appearance of Roulette. Yes, a character that made her first appearance in JSA Secret Files and Origins number 2. You actually can find that one in the JSA trades. And the JSA volume trade and the JSA omnibus. Yeah, basically just racing stuff like that. It's a pretty interesting storyline, and that's one thing. And the Sensi, basically, despite the fact she did those really bad stories, she always ends a run on a very good note. It's a very good story to end at. It's a step up, definitely, from Gotham Underground. And from the next book forward, it's right at the Batman Eternal. I'm giving this book a 9 out. I'm giving this book an 8.5 out of 10. It's a step up from Gotham Underground. It's pretty good. Next up is the first of 2 trades to collect Genevieve Valentine's run for Catwoman, and the cover is done by Jay Lee and June Chung. Yeah, they're the ones who do the covers in here. Well, the regular artwork is done by Gary Brown, Pat Offey, who was one of the other artists, Tom McGuffin, and John McCara, I think his name is. Here's a sample of the artwork. Yeah, it's very goth art-esque type storytelling. This book only collects issues 35 to 40 and Catwoman Annual number 2. As far as I know, no, there has not been a number 3 released yet. Though I don't know why. There might be one released next year for Catwoman. It all depends upon the current writer, who also happens to be, well, this current writer ended her run with issue 46. The current writer just started his run, and he also is writing the series Black Knight for Marvel. So gotta credit for writing a good series. This is just basically her, and I should also point out that there are 4 Batman villains who are supporting characters in this, who are regular characters in this very book. And those characters are Killer Croc, the Penguin, Black Mask, and Killer Croc, Penguin, Black Mask. And Falcone's son. Yes, Falcone's son's in here. Carmine is not in this book, and this book takes place right after the events. Not like immediately afterwards. I would say not long after the events of Batman Eternal. Batman himself makes an appearance in here. one thing also noteworthy here, if you read what is like chapter 3 of the storyline, um, basically Miss Valentine outs Catwoman is bisexual. Personally, I don't mind it. It's something that's been hinted at for years that she's bisexual. But give or take well. But this is a much improved storytelling when it comes to Catwoman. And some people say this is probably the first real Catwoman stuff they've actually read in probably a long time. Probably since before Joe Winnick took over the book back in 2011. I mean, I think the last time they probably saw this style of storytelling, this good, probably not since the previous volume of the series, which ended back in 2009. So it had been some time. But I definitely do recommend this for anybody who's a fan of Catwoman and a fan of Batman. You might actually enjoy this. So I'm giving this book a 9.5 out of 10. Fantastic start. And as far as Volume 7 has not been released yet, but this is the most current trade that's been released for that collects issues from this current volume of Catwoman. And as I should also mention, that there is another Catwoman rolling around this particular storyline. And that's the Catwoman who, and she's Asian, by the way, and she is the one who Selena makes out with in one panel. Yeah. Plus, it's got some very good variants in here as well as extras. Alright. So, that's it for the Catwoman trades for right now until the next one comes out. Stay tuned for the next episode, which will be 190th episode, and Doubleshot 124. Until then, see you there. Bye.